Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Thank you for stopping in and clicking on this video. Today, it is June 19th. I think my videos are running about 2 weeks out. I'm trying to pre-film some things so that I can have some stuff up while I'm gone away on vacation, because as I've explained, I won't have a way of editing and doing all that stuff until I get back. So yeah, just trying to get some content up and yeah, just trying to do that. So today's June 19th and it is already about 1:15 in the afternoon. And let me get my dog back in here. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's not gonna come. It is, I'll step outside real quick. Oh, it's so, I don't know what the temperature, it's 88 right now is what my watch says anyway. I have already, look, I look like I'm not fixed up. I've already had a shower. I got up this morning and left and met my friends at the park at around 8 o'clock, and we played some pickleball together. And I think we played like 3 or 4 games. And so, yeah, worked up a really good sweat. And then we walked, I think a little over a mile. And just kind of, you know, hung out and just burned some calories, just trying to keep moving. And I'm planning on going to the gym this evening to spin class, Lord willing anyway. But I'm back at home. I came home, got a shower, and just pulled my hair back, pulled my hair up. No makeup. Is what it is. I'm at home. I'm not going to waste product because I'm just going to go to the gym again this evening and I'll be sweating it off. So yeah, that just seems pointless to me. So yeah, if I'm at home and I'm not going anywhere, I'm not wearing makeup. I'm not putting that stuff on, and it just seems like a waste of time and a waste of product. Yeah. So Toby, come on, bud. Come on. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? I guess he doesn't want a treat. He's just still just walking up the hill. It is really nice. I'm sure you can hear the wind blowing because the wind, it never fails, picks up when I come outside with the camera. But I think I showed you in one of my videos, might have been the last one, where they did the field. And I don't know if I was able to get any footage of the hay bales that he baled up, but he loaded them up yesterday evening, I think, and took them out of here. I think they only got like 6 or 7. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think I might have showed you guys in the last video. I forget when I'm trying to make content and I'm forgetting what I put on what video. And let me get my dog back in here because he's not going to listen unless I yell for him. And come on. Oh, no, maybe he is. Come on, let's get a treat. Come on. Oh, maybe he is. Yeah. He made me out to be a liar. Okay, come on. Okay. Let me get him a treat. Let me get him squared away here. All right, buddy. Hang on. Hang on. I would have showed you to him. Or showed him to you. I would have showed you him. I can't say it right. Oh my gosh. But he ran off. He took the treat and left. So, but today, I think what I want to get done, since it's already around 1:15, my back bedroom back here, and I think I look red. I think I got a little sunburnt at the park this morning. But I mentioned I sold the bed that was in our spare bedroom down here. We had purchased that bed after my father-in-law passed away for my mother-in-law. If she wanted to stay with us, she would have a place to sleep, and, you know, if she stayed over. Unfortunately, we never got that opportunity with her, and she has since passed. And so I had this bed down here, and I kept it, and I used it every now and then for myself, because the bed upstairs, I had trouble sleeping in it. So I would sleep down here. I have major back issues, but the room was too crowded, and I'm trying to do editing in there. I have a little desk in there. Yeah. And so I just sold the bed, and as you saw in the last video, used that money and purchased the stuff for upstairs. Anyway, this room I want to make into like a little office, especially now that I'm trying to do YouTube as a little hobby. But when school starts back, I will also be back in college myself. And so, you know, it'll just be a nice space. Plus I, you know, do if I want to do our bills, our finances, whatever, and it just have like a little office. So I want to get this room squared away. It needs repainted, you know, kind of fixed up, the whole 9 yards, but that's not going to be in this video. That's not going to be right now. That'll be down the road. That'll be a project I'll tackle. I just want to clean it and kind of put it together. And I'm not buying anything new as far as like decor or anything. I'm going to use whatever I have. I have some rugs downstairs I may end up going and grabbing and bringing up here, because the floor back here really needs resanded and fixed, because it was bad when we purchased this home, and we've just never, you know, we need all of our floors resanded and done. So, but that's not going to happen. So I need to throw a rug over it right now. So, you know, you make do. But let me show you what I'm going to be working with. I'm just going to be, today I'm just going to be kind of cleaning this room, and trying to figure out a plan to set it up. The final may come down the road. Let me pause. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I'm sorry. That was my son. My husband and him are golfing. And so, yeah. Where was I? I want to just get in this room today and just organize it, kind of sort of set a layout plan. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be Pinterest worthy or anything like that right now, until I can kind of map it out. But let me just show you what I'm working with. It's just almost a blank slate, but not quite a blank slate. Let me flip you around and show you. Okay, so this is as you come down our hallway, and my bathroom that I did the bathroom redo is right there. This is the bedroom. As you walk in, the bed used to be right here, okay? So it took up a whole lot of space. It was a queen. So right now I just have like some lamps, my bag for all of my stuff for my bus. There's just a table, the wallpaper was thrown back here, a pillow. I brought this upstairs because I want to use that in here, set that up, the little fireplace. And then flipping around, that's kind of where I do my editing and stuff. And it's just an old desk, really nothing fancy about it. It's just a really old desk, and you can see it has all kinds of mess ups on it. And I'll tell you why that is. I used to have this as a vanity upstairs in my bedroom, is what I used to use it for. And I had contact paper like laid on it. And when I peeled it off, yeah, it's not supposed to tear stuff up, but it did. It tore that up. So maybe because it wasn't meant for that, but anyway. I'm still going to use the desk. I may end up doing like a refresh on the desk or whatever eventually, but right now I'm just going to move it and just use it. So like I said, it's not going to be Pinterest pretty worthy or whatever. It's going to be functional. That's what I'm going for. I'm not going for aesthetics right now. I'm going for functionality. And then behind me here, these doors have never been painted. This was the color of the doors and throughout our entire house when we moved in. And a lot of the doors are still like this. I have not painted all of them. We've lived here almost 5 years, so. I hate painting doors. But some of our doors have been redone. I think some upstairs have and some haven't. I don't know. But these I've left alone. But anyway, behind these doors is a closet that we made into, my husband put like a desk in there, and originally I had the desk in there because it has a light. It has a light switch in this closet. And so I'd originally put like the desk in there and all. But that didn't work out. I moved it back out. Now it is, let me just show you. It holds all of my decor slash clutter right now. I'm not tackling this today. I'm just letting you know. But I'm just gonna be real with you. So this is where I place, oh, this is pitiful. This is where I bring, like, if I rotate stuff, you know, I use the little houses or whatever, and then, you know, I rotate. And then down here, like, paint is back there. That needs to go downstairs. That's for Christmas. That's a picture I hang in here. But, yeah. So it needs to be organized. It needs to be cleaned. But, like I said, that's not what we're doing in this video. Nope. That'll be for another video on another day. Today, I just want to get this room functional. So, if you're looking for aesthetics, this one's going to be disappointing. Probably. Because this one's not going to be aesthetically pleasing. This one's going to be functionality. But I thought I would share it because, you know, a lot of times we don't have the money to go spend to make something aesthetically pretty or whatever. And so you have to use what you have and sometimes shift it around and maneuver it, move it, whatever, to make it just functional so that you can live in that space. And so that's what I want to do in this video, is to hopefully inspire you to, you know, just work with what you have to make the space what you need it to be for the time being, until you can do whatever else you want to do or need to do. So without further ado, I need to start cleaning. Okay, so at this point, I went in the room and I started measuring because I have 2 rugs downstairs, and I was trying to figure out which one. I had an idea of which one I was going to go pull, but I wanted to just make sure that I didn't need a bigger one, or, you know, which one I wanted to use definitely. And so by measuring the room, that helped me figure out, yes, I was correct in the one that I wanted to pull for upstairs. But yeah, I'm just measuring the floor here, trying to figure out which rug that I have that will work best. And then after measuring, I decided to start grabbing everything and trying to make space and clean the room out, taking things out that didn't need to be in there. And I did work in sections in the room, worked on one half first and then kind of shifted everything over. So you'll see that as I go along, but I'm just going to stop rambling and let you watch me clean. show you the floor so that you can see why I need to just put something down until we can afford to have them resanded and restained. Because this floor, I think the guy that owned this house before us had a dog, and I'm pretty sure he must have like locked his dog in this room or something. Either, I'm not sure. That's the only thing I can guess, because like right in front of the door that we use was really a mess before we redid the kitchen floor, which that floor is a mess too, but anyway, that's another story. But this floor just needs to be resanded. And so if you don't, it's really bad. Like if you step on it, you could, you know, it hurt your feet in a couple areas. So that's why I need to put a rug down. So, but yeah, it's really, you can tell it's so messed up and it needs to be sanded. I'm not sure what he did here, but yeah, it's beautiful floor. It just needs, like I said, it just needs to be resanded and restained, but I don't have the money for that right now. So it's a floor and it works and it's in my home, which I'm grateful for. So I'm going to throw a rug down on it. We're going to make this room functional. We're not worried about making it aesthetically Pinterest worthy. So we're going to keep going. I have a rug downstairs that I use at my washroom, and I think I'm going to bring that one. I'm going to borrow, because that's what I tend to do a lot. I will borrow from one room and put it in another room, and it makes it look new, but it's not. I just stole it from another room in my house. So I'm going to go downstairs, and I think I'm going to get that rug and bring it up here. Yeah, and so we'll see how that works. I'm just going to use some white vinegar in my bucket. My O-Cedar mop is in my tub. To hang these. I have these buffalo plaid, and since the rug is like a black and white, I think I'm gonna hang these in here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So that is up. If you see the mess in the hallway, it's because I have to move it out and then move it back in. So now I need to get my son in here to help me move the desk with all the computer stuff. And I'm not going to film that because I'm not sure how long that's going to take. But I will pick back up when the desk is in the center and I've got it set. Okay, so I have this, it's plywood, isn't it, babe?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess.
I guess like a piece of paneling board. And we got it when we did the kitchen and it was for the back of the island. But we did shiplap on the back of our island. So I still have this board and I had to brainstorm. I have moved the desk, which you can see I moved the desk to the center. But see how, it's supposed to be up against the wall, not supposed to be floating. And it's not real wood, it's particle board, it's a cheap desk. But I'm using it. So my plan, my thought process was to use this board, this piece of paneling, and I asked my husband ever so nicely to see if he would cut it for me. And because it's kind of long and really flimsy, he's like, you don't want to do it? No. I don't know that I could do it being by myself and holding it. So him and my son are here. So I asked him if he would do it and he said yes. So he's going to measure it, and I've got to leave enough space because I want to, obviously my computer's not cordless. It's because I have a desktop. So I'll have to run cords down, which you're going to see. And then I'll probably take them like under that little piece there and back to where I can plug them in. I don't know any other way to do it. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. But yeah, so I think we're going to take this, he's going to take this down, and I don't know if there'll be enough there's definitely not going to be enough to do each side. So we can just put it on the back. It won't match. Maybe eventually I can paint it, but at least it will hide that section. This is the plan right now. It all could change, who knows? So my plan is to put this like here. Going to bring in one of these lamps. Utilize this lamp. And I have some decor in the closet that I can use, but just trying to make like a cozier workspace for myself. Okay, so right now they're cutting the board for me to try to cover that, which might need to be painted later, but at least it'll be on there. My plan is to leave the printer here if I can get the cords and all that stuff to, I'm not sure. And I set that little table back there. Fireplace over there in the corner. And I have to leave the internet, I don't know, Wi-Fi stuff over here because I have my plug. So I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that over here just yet. I would like to have like a little bookcase or something right here so I could put my books on. But I don't know if I have anything that I can use for that right now. I don't know. I'll look if I can find something. If not, that'll come later. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So right now, this is kind of what we're working with. We're just still kind of mulling around, moving things around. I'm kind of cleaning as I go in here around the room, and kind of, because it's small, it's not very big, and I got a lot of junk in here. So the closet will be a project for another day. Definitely. It will definitely be a project for another day because I don't have time for that today. It's already 3 o'clock. And I was supposed to go to the gym tonight, but I'm not sure. I might have somebody coming to buy my old bed frame. And then the guys said something about going to play pickleball. So I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get this done. But if I don't, I'll continue it into tomorrow and try to finish it up so I can get a video up of just, you know, using what you have. So that's where I'm at right now. I caught the tail end of it. He started cutting and I was like, I need my camera. So he's cutting the board for the back of the desk. So we'll see. And I'm searching my house to try to find like something for a bookshelf. But no luck so far. We'll see.
Ah!
Okay, so my guys are helping.
Right to the top of the desk.
Fixing the back on here.
All
Then I'll just have to paint it.
Towards you some. You good?
And fix it.
I'm good. Probably gonna be a little off because the desk frame ain't really good, but you good. Just try to keep it square to the top. That's what I'm trying. I mean, it's pretty close. All right. Put a nail in it. I don't think you've ever been open it. Oh, let's see if Mommy can open it. You. I already opened it. It's that tape on the sides.
Oh, this.
Around it, yeah.
I was trying not to pop it open and they all go everywhere. So we're just nailing it on. I guess you could glue it, but he has some like little finishing nails. So we're nailing the back of it on, and then I'll just slap some paint on there, and at least it hides it. The cords will still come down behind it, so you're still going to see the cords, but gives it a finished look a little bit. So I have it. It's what I have.
This is wood, right? I would hope.
I think it's particle board. So the desk is moved in the center and the board is placed on the back. So let me show you what that looks like. So the board is placed on the back. I'm going to paint the back of it white. However, the top looks kind of yucky because of the paper that was peeled off of it. And I don't think that paint is going to stick to that because it's got that, I don't know, that silky, that like the vinyl stuff that they put on the top of press board. So I'm pretty sure that paint is not going to, it might stick to it in parts where some of this peeled up, but not in all. So a way to fix it, my husband's like, well, use some of that paper if you got any left of that. So I was like, well, that's probably not going to work, but you know what? I have it on hand and it will give it a cleaner look. So let me show you what it's going to kind of look like. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal as far as what I would typically pick, but I'm going to try and lay this across the top of it. At least it'll give it a seamless one thing. Yes, it's brick. It's not ideal for the top of a desk, but this is use what you have. It's not supposed to be Pinterest worthy, aesthetically, whatever, but it's use what I have to make it look doable and functional. That was the word I was trying to think of, functional. So we're just gonna make it like that. So I'm gonna work on trying to put this paper on here, Lord willing, and I don't have a bunch of bubbles and you know the issues like I have with the wall. I said I would never work with this paper again. And here I am working with it. Like what, 2 videos later or something like that. So we'll see. If this doesn't work out, I rip it off, big deal, whatever. The top of the table is already a mess anyway. And then I've got some white paint and I'll just paint the back of it white. So that's what we're gonna do. just going to put some white paint. I'm just going to use some of my trim paint because it shouldn't take that much, hopefully. And put some paint on the back of it. So we shall see. Okay, so I finished putting the first coat of paint on, and I just put the top on. So I'll let you see kind of what it looks like right now. Probably going to do another coat, but it may not even need it, but I'm probably going to do another coat just to be sure. But yeah, because it's just a basic. Let me show you you saw the front, I think, on the other side, but it's just a basic, like, I think I got this desk from like Walmart. But it has been used for makeup table. And then so I just put this on for the top, but there was a little piece exposed on the edge, so I just painted it with the white little brush. And then my husband put the board on the back, so it looks white. It looks complete all the way around, even though it's technically not. So, yeah. Happy enough with it. That'll give me a good, smooth, clean surface to work with. I mean, ideally, it's not the tape or the top I would have chosen, even if I was going to buy paper to do it. But I already had it on hand, and that's the whole purpose of this video, is like, just use what you have on hand to make stuff look not really necessarily complete Pinterest worthy, but aesthetically pleasing and functional. Functional is what we're going for, not just pretty. So it can be kind of sort of pretty, but it's going to be functional in the end. Okay, so I needed something on this wall. I need a bookshelf, but right now I placed some books in this tin container. And then I have some books in this basket, which I can place on the floor. But I don't want to leave my router and that stuff on the floor. I needed a place. So this table, was a yard sale find, and it's messed up. It needs to be sanded and fixed. But since I can't do that right now, I brought it. It was upstairs in my hallway. And it ends up really just being like a catch-all. So I thought I would bring it in here and could maybe decorate it to give this wall a little something, and then place the basket of books underneath, and then that would give that something. So that's what I'm going to do. But I have a buffalo plaid runner that I'm going to place on it. It's a little bit wider, but I'm going to try it and see. So I have this liner And it's just a buffalo plaid liner. It's a table runner. Not liner, runner. And so that can hide that. It's a little long, but I think it'll work for now. Just to give something over there on that wall. And yeah, that way I can maybe decorate it and fix it. So that's what we're gonna do. So I put those on top of there. And I've been thinking about what to do because these cords at the bottom down there, I don't know if you can see, try to get you a little closer so you can see what I'm talking about. These cords with this needs to stay over here on something. So to hide those, I went to the living room and I stole a crock. And I think I'm going to put all of these cords, as much as I can of them, inside the crock. And then I have this pillow. It's old. It's got fuzzies all over it, but it says "Love You More." So I thought maybe I'd just set that like so. Maybe. I don't know. At least hides it so it's not junky, and then when I run the vacuum, there's not cords sitting over here in a puddle on the floor. So yeah, just making do with what I have. So I haven't decided which lamp to put on my desk. I'm not sure. I have this lamp, which matches the crystals that are on the curtain rod and the crystals in the light fixture. So I have this one. I like this one because it's taller. Let me move these. And I'm going to put these right now down here on the floor because I don't have a bookshelf. But I also have this lamp that's like a little farmhouse with a cage. And that's, so I may put this one here because I don't think the big one is going to work on this stand. Puts another cord down there, but let's see here. It is it's not a fire hazard, they're just all rolled up underneath there, so just FYI. So, but that puts a little light on that table. And then the little lamp here. These I was just getting out of the closet because I was trying to get stuff. Okay. I'm trying to play around with some flowers in like a little dish to maybe put over there. Maybe. We'll see. It's okay. I have this little sign, "Today I Choose Joy," And I could technically turn that and put that right like that. So that it's, I mean, it's back there, you kind of see it. The big cord I can't really hide. I think that might work. So those are not ideal, not the best, but it is what it is right now. That's what I have. I don't have a bookshelf. And so this gives this wall something, and that hides the cords, except those. There's not much I can do about those. They stick out. Not much I can do about it, but that gives a little something to that wall. Now, I'm waiting for this to dry, which we might be good to go. I can set my computer up and get this room finished, and so we'll see. I need you to help me.
Yeah, that's literally it. It's one cord.
So the printer's hooked up too?
No, the printer you got plugged in, but yeah, it should be fine. Yeah. That's literally all it is.
Oh, why you didn't tell me that? Thank you. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
So I have these Velcro double-sided. So the cord has to run down behind the desk underneath, because I have to run a cord to the wall over there. Obviously there's not a plug in my floor or a plug where, you know, it doesn't have to run to the left or right or behind me. So it's got to run underneath, and I have a power strip underneath. I'm going to hook the power strip to the desk down here because I have my lamp hooked to it, and I'm going to fix it to the back of that. Hopefully it will hold it, and then, yeah. Hopefully it will hold it just like that. And then if I have it like there, all of my cords are out of the way. So that's the plan. I've got 3 of these, and I'm going to stick all 3 of them on there. Not sure if it's going to work, but I'm for sure gonna try. Okay, so let's see. It's only by Velcro, so. Okay, so right now it's up there by Velcro, so I'll let you know if it falls. But right now that gets it out of the way, place to plug in things. Okay, so right now I just have one cord that's running behind me over here on this side. That's not too bad considering there's no plugs or whatever. So, yeah. So, other than setting up my desk as far as like paperwork, that kind of thing, this here, little light so I can use. But other than setting up, it's like a really small desk, but other than setting up this, I think this room is complete with what I have on hand. So let me show you an overall of what I've done so far. So let me just tidy up the desk. And then I do have to still put that, I may put that underneath here, I'm not sure. But other than that, yeah, let me show you. Okay friends, are you ready to see the makeshift office using only what we had on hand? So much nice and clean, more open. Everything's done. But we have the printer back here. Of course, the desk is set up. The back piece turned out great. I'm super happy with how that turned out. I was glad I remembered I had that piece. Only one cord, but it's a white cord, so it blends in, I think. Yes, the chair is, you know, doesn't match. It's not aesthetically all together. Put a little lamp back there. I need to move the tissues. My fan there, because I got hot. And this over here is not ideal, but it will work. It's holding the books. The bin up there is holding the books. And then those are holding the books. And this little fireplace in the winter, if I'm back here working. And the heater part is in the front, so we're good with the curtain. So I should be fine. And if I feel like it gets too hot, I'll move it. Right now, it's not going to be on. You can actually turn it on to make it look like it's burning without having the heat. So, but yeah, I can have a little heater back here. Don't want it on now. It's hot. And then this wall is just all of that. So that crock, I put all the cords, so all you see is the one cord, but there's no cords like puddled on the floor. And then by putting that picture there, it kind of helps hide the router and the things. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And then this is not ideal. It's not exactly what I would have chosen for a top, but this is a room done on all the things in it were things that we had on hand. Didn't go out and spend a dime on it. I just went downstairs, took my rug from the rug is the rug that I had over in front of my washer and dryer. So I'll move another rug down there, over there. I'll just shift stuff around. But yeah, so it's nice. It's clean in here. My hallway looks a mess. I've got to get to that, but I'm not adding that in this video. I'll tidy that up this evening. I've got to go cook some dinner, but I'm going to end this video here. This was just a video to show you that you know, you can make a space functional with things that you already have. So hopefully this encourages you to maybe tidy up a space in your home, maybe a room that you want to turn into an office, or maybe a room that you want to turn into a sitting reading area, or even just a corner in a room. Maybe you don't have a specific room, just you want to change a little corner. Hopefully this will inspire you to maybe go shop your house and your own things and make a little space of what you want it to be. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe. And Lord willing, friends, there'll be another one. Bye.